Hello everyone, and today I am making part 3 of my HTML tutorial series. If you have not seen part 1 or 2, I would advise that you check those out. And today, if you have seen part 1 and 2, today we are looking at images and hyperlinks. So, we're going to put images and hyperlinks into this web page that I created in part 2 in part 1, and let's get started. So it's not very it's it's kind of easy to put images in, but it's a lot of code that you would not expect just to put one image into a website. So I already saved 3 images for HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Something that's very important is once you save images whatever image you want to put. So here I save the CSS, JavaScript, and HTML right here. What's very, very important is you have to make sure that they're saved with the website. So I have these 3. I'm going to go into websites. And if it will work, I guess it won't. Oh, there, now it worked. I'll just go into websites then. So I have these 3 pictures. I'm going to put it into first the website that I made folder. Alright, so if they are not in the same folder, this will not work. So this is a very important step. And one thing that you also want to look at is once you've got all the image, you have to make sure you see what type they are. So I already looked, these are all JPEG. You have to look and that will affect the code too. So once I have these saved, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, say I want to put the HTML picture right here. So I'm going to put image, img, space src, image source equals, and HTML, whatever you named it as, dot whatever type it is. So this is HTML. I named it HTML, and it is a JPEG. So HTML.jpg for JPEG, and that'll work there. And then I'm also going to put, I'm going to put it under the break. Alright, so I'm going to add the image for each one of these parts of my web page. Image source css.jpg, and then I got image source equals javascript.jpg. Alright, now let's see if this worked. I'm going to refresh my web page, and yes, it worked. There's a JavaScript, CSS, and HTML. Now, as you can see in this website, the HTML picture is a lot bigger than the other 2 pictures. So if you want to do that, you're going to want to resize it in the code. So I'm going to go to the html.jpg, width equals, and let's see, maybe I'll do 100 pixels by the height equals, let's look at the picture. Is the height a little less, so maybe 80 pixels? We can always go from there. And it's really small, so let's make it maybe 3 times the width, so 300, and 3 times this is 240. Save. There we go, that's about the right size. So that's how you resize all of them. If you want them all to be the same size, you can just take your code from one of them, copy it, put it into all the others. So now all my images are the exact same size. So that's how you put images into a website. And now I'm going to show you how to make a link. So you can make any link. Let's just say I want to link to Google. I don't know why. Google.com. You have to make sure you have the full link. So we'll just say at the bottom, after everything, I want to put a Google link. I'm going to go href equals quotation. Then you're going to copy it. After you copied it, pasted it into your document, and another quotation, and then an ending A. And then this will do nothing whatsoever. As you can see, nothing's at the bottom of my webpage. So what I want to do is I want to type in between the H into the hyperlink and the ending of the A tag. So I'm going to put, for more information, type HTML into Google here. I don't know why, but I just saved it. Now see, it's purple and with a line under it. For more information, type HTML into Google here. So I'm going to just click it and see if it worked. And as you can see, it took me to Google. And one thing that I always find very helpful with this is, let's see if I can remember this, to make it open up into a new tab at the top. Because if I go here and open it, it stays in the same tab, and so people will have to hit back. If you want them to stay on your website, target equals underscore blank. And yeah, probably have to have quotations around it. Let's see if that fixed it. Nope. Target. Let's see if I get rid of that. Target blank. There we go. Target blank. Target underscore blank. We'll put open up the Google tab or website tab, the tab that the hyperlink that you just created will open up in a new tab if you put target underscore blank. And that's how you create hyperlinks. I guess you could do it to anything that you wanted. So you can even do it into an image, but I don't think I remember how to do that. I think you have to put the image in the hyperlink. So href equals, and that will be, so let's just say I got Google. Let's see if I can get this to work. Href is Google, then it's going to be editing it off, and then in between where you'd write the text, you put an image, and refresh that. So if you just put an image where you could usually put text for a hyperlink, that'll make the image a hyperlink. And you can really put that hyperlink or images anywhere in your website. If you do that, it makes your website a lot more visually appealing, and It just makes it look a lot more professional. So in part 4, I'm going to show you how to connect web pages to make a website. Please check out number 4. I'm going to upload it in 2 days after this video will be uploaded. And once you get into part 4, linking together web pages, that's when it looks a lot cooler. So thanks for watching, and check out part 4.